addressed the UN High-Level Political Forum on Sustainable Development on 13 July 2021. During his address, the Prime Minister underscored that COVID-19 pandemic has once again underscored the imperative of unity and interdependence of nations. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi participated in the ministerial meeting of the non-aligned movement hosted by the Republic of Azerbaijan in virtual mode. In his statement, the Foreign Minister underscored the non-aligned movement's important role in promoting peace and development and in responding to current global challenges, and called for strict adherence to the principles and purposes of the UN Charter and values of multilateralism for advancing the common goal of sustained peace and development. During the week, the Foreign Minister received a telephone call from the US Secretary of State Anthony J. Blinken. The two leaders discussed bilateral relations and important developments in the region. On bilateral relations, the Foreign Minister emphasized Pakistan's commitment to forging a broad-based, long-term and sustainable relation with the United States. On the Afghan peace process, the Foreign Minister stressed that there was a fundamental convergence between Pakistan and the United States. He underscored that securing peace in Afghanistan was the shared responsibility of all stakeholders inside Afghanistan as well as key regional and international players. The two sides also exchanged views on regional connectivity and other key issues. Foreign Minister Qureshi thanked Secretary Blinken for the COVID-related support extended to Pakistan by the United States. Now coming to the situation in the region, as the withdrawal of foreign forces from Afghanistan is nearing completion, we remain concerned at the evolving security situation in Afghanistan. We once again reiterate the imperative of a political settlement in Afghanistan. Pakistan has played an important role in the Afghan peace process, and it remains committed to facilitate the process in future as well. However, we believe that ultimately it is the Afghans themselves who have to decide about their future. At this critical juncture, all Afghan stakeholders must work out an inclusive, broad-based and comprehensive political settlement for durable peace and stability in Afghanistan. A meaningful engagement of the world community for promoting reconstruction and economic development in the post-conflict Afghanistan is important for ensuring sustainable peace and stability in the country. We also believe that peaceful settlement of the Afghan dispute should also lead to a dignified and time-bound return of Afghan refugees from Pakistan. This is the first time that friends and partners of Afghanistan must remain closely engaged to advance shared goals and objectives. Now coming to our eastern neighbor, Pakistan has yet again presented clear evidence of India's financial and material support of terrorist activities in Pakistan. We have pointed out in the past as well that India has been actively aiding and abetting terrorism to destabilize Pakistan and imperil regional peace. Pakistan had last year shared irrefutable evidence of India's sponsorship of terrorist violence and instability in Pakistan, resulting in indiscriminate attacks against innocent civilians, leading to loss of precious lives. We call upon India to eschew the use of terrorism as an instrument of state policy, dismantle its terror infrastructure against Pakistan, arrest the perpetrators of Lahore attack, and bring them to justice without any delay. On the situation in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Yom Shuhada-e-Kashmir was observed on 13 July to pay homage to the 22 Kashmiris who laid down their lives fighting the brutal Doga forces in Srinagar in 1931. The courage of these martyrs galvanized an unparalleled struggle for self-determination in 1931 that continues till date. Over 390 Kashmiris have been martyred by the Indian occupation forces in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir since 5th August 2019 alone. Only recently, an elderly woman was deliberately crushed to death under an army vehicle used by the Indian occupation forces while she was crossing the road in Nadihal village on Bandipura Srinagar road.
तर्जुमान दफ्तर खारजा जाहिद हफीज हफ्तावार ब्रीफिंग दे रहे हैं।